This is the state of poker. The guy is the worst player in history, and they're cheering. You are an idiot.
4 times.
Did you see what this idiot just did?
5.
He played with a 10-4,
I had enough of this. The thin line of poker etiquette. Poker is often called a gentleman's game, but that title is frequently tested at the highest levels. When millions of dollars are on the line, the pressure can strip away a player's composure, leading to behaviors that haunt the community for years. Disrespect in poker isn't just about swearing, it's about angle shooting, using unethical tactics to deceive, slow rolling, stalling when you have the winning hand, and verbal degradation. This is an in-depth look at the 10 most disrespectful moments in the history of the felt. 1. The timeout tactic, Sasha Cornels. 2010 World Cup of Poker.
To love his hand, I knew it! I don't know if that's his first look, but the way he's sitting there, I knew it. I'm sorry I stepped on you, James, but I could tell the way he was sitting there, he loved his hand.
We open with a moment from the World Cup of Poker, an event where national pride is on the line. Germany's Sasha Cornels wakes up with the ultimate dream hand, pocket aces. Across the table, Canada's Dara Suharto moves all in with pocket kings. In any standard game, this is a snap call. The aces are put in the middle instantly.
Action back on the original razor, and Pagano's going to Hollywood a bit here, but you know he's going to fold.
Instead, Cornels exploits a unique tournament rule, the team timeout. He stands up, leaves the table, and walks over to his German teammates to discuss the hand. The cameras capture the sheer absurdity of the moment. There is nothing to discuss when you have aces against a shove. Suharto is forced to sit in agonizing silence for over a minute, wondering if he's actually ahead.
It's a king on the river. The Germans double up and survive.
King on the river. King on the river. River card. Give us one time.
When Cornels finally returns to call, the disrespect is palpable. It wasn't a strategic move, it was a deliberate attempt to make the opponent feel small on a global stage.
Why does he do that? He's very nervous. Okay.
Cornels later tried to apologize with a beer, but the poker world hasn't forgotten the aces timeout. 2. The Irish Open infamy, Andreas Gann, 2015.
Pandemonium here in Burlington.
Big scenes! And that's what you get, folks. That's what you get.
If slow rolling is a sin, Andreas Gann committed a mortal one at the Irish Open. On a flop of 3-4-9 with 3 clubs, Gann held the king-queen of clubs, the nut flush. His opponent, the legendary Donacha O'Dea, had flop 2 pair. O'Dea bet, and instead of raising or calling, Gann went into a tank that lasted several minutes.
And you know what? He deserves an ace here. He deserves an ace or 6.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I don't care. Ace or 6. Come on.
This is appalling.
Come on, the Don.
This is appalling behavior.
You deserve the camera. It's coming. Come on, the ace or the 6.
What are you doing?
He agonized over the call as if he had a difficult decision, despite holding a hand that could not be beaten at that moment. The table's reaction was one of pure vitriol. Commentator Michael Binger famously shouted, "You idiot, what are you doing?" The tension reached a fever pitch when the poker gods intervened.
That ace or 6 so bad.
4 outs for Donica for the Justice card. I have no idea what Andreas was doing there. That is just shameful. I cannot believe that.
O'Dea caught a runner-runner full house to eliminate Gann on the river. The room erupted in cheers, not for the winner, but for the swift justice dealt to a player who prioritized drama over respect. 3. Ship it to mama, Mikkel Hab's Karma, 2016 Aussie Millions.
Oh no, Sam Abernathy, no! She's moved all in with 6s. Oh no. Oh no, has Mikkel called yet?
Mikkel Hab provided a masterclass in how to lose a locker room. Holding pocket kings against Samantha Abernathy's pocket 6s, Hab engaged in a bizarre display of Hollywooding. He winced, shook his head, and pretended he was on the verge of folding the second best starting hand in poker.
Oh my god, is he gonna really? Oh lord, oh no, fail fish? Oh my lord. Oh no, not like this. Oh my god, he's slow rolling Sam. Oh my lord, what in the world is going on?
He even tried to angle by making a small raise that looked like a mistake. When he finally called Samantha's all in, he began celebrating prematurely, shouting "Ship it to mama" and "I'm the best." But the river card was a 6, giving Samantha 3 of a kind and sending Hab home.
It's on the river. Oh my god. Ship it to mama. Wow. Wow. You don't hear very much right now. Sweet, sweet silence.
The silence that followed his elimination was a testament to how little sympathy his peers had for his showboating. For the WSOP stall, Nicholas Rigby, 2023.
Get it over with quickly.
Good.
Not gonna happen.
How good?
But I didn't get stabbed.
150 pre.
In the 2023 WSOP main event, Nicholas Rigby faced an all-in from Jacob Sachs on a board where Rigby held nothing but ace high. Usually this is a 3-second fold. Instead, Rigby sat motionless for 5 minutes. He stared at Sachs, trying to glean information or perhaps just to frustrate him. This behavior, known as tanking, is widely loathed because it kills the flow of the game and wastes the time of every other player at the table.
Full, of course. Not rate to be the case.
Probably still bad, but
You got full double from
King of
feel
Free.
When the floor was finally called to put Rigby on the clock, he mucked his hand instantly, proving that the 5-minute wait was entirely unnecessary. 5. The No Speak English angle, even Freitas, 2011 EPT.
Seven deuce.
That's annoying.
Eugene Unites has just joined our feature table.
This is arguably the most unethical moment on the list. Yvonne Freitas, who speaks English well enough to navigate high-stakes tournaments, would frequently announce raise and then immediately say, "Sorry, I meant call." This is a classic angle shoot designed to make his hand look like a mistake, inducing his opponent to shove into his monster hands.
No speak English. No way he meant to just call with a full house. That was not a mistake.
Thomas Krems has been called to the table.
During the EPT Grand Final, he pulled this on Eugene Yanate while holding a full house. The tournament director, Thomas Kremser, took the unprecedented step of telling Yanate, "I have to force him to raise, but you should know he has done this before with the nuts."
Trying to make it look like he didn't want to raise, so he'll get a call out of Eugene.
I think this is exactly the same situation that we had already in this tournament. When you did exactly the same move and you had the nuts. I just share this information with you. Okay?
Wow, Freitas has got previous for this.
Despite the warning, Yanate called and lost. Freitas won the tournament, but he remains one of the most disliked champions in EPT history. 6. Tony G's psychological warfare versus Helmut.
1,000? Wow. That's an unbelievable card.
Anna Cole.
I can't believe it. I am going to...
Tony G is the ultimate provocateur. In a famous televised hand, he convinced Phil Hellmuth he hadn't looked at his cards before re-raising. Hellmuth, believing he was playing against a random hand, moved all in with Ace-Jack. Tony G instantly revealed Ace-King, admitting he had looked the whole time. The disrespect here was the blatant lie, but in Tony's world, it's a game, Phil.
Look at him. You know, even though it doesn't really matter that much, look how upset his face is. He just looks disgusted.
Straight, 8 high.
This clash defined the villain persona that made Tony G a household name. 7. Helmuth's Florida Tirade versus Adam Levy, 2010 WSOP.
Queen 10 and the win.
Called a race with a 10 of clubs. We called a race with Queen 10, honey.
Phil Hellmuth, the poker brat, is known for his blow-ups, but his attack on Adam Levy was particularly personal. After Levy's Queen 10 beat Hellmuth's set of 8s, Phil spent minutes calling Levy an idiot and a stupid online guy. He even insulted Levy's home state, saying,
"Unbelievable, this kid probably won't last another hour."
Half hour tops.
I promise to watch. He called a race with a queen and a 10.
A queen and a 10.
How do these players even last this long?
Don't know.
I mean, it's just so sick. They have no concept of poker.
He's from Florida or someplace stupid. Levy's stoic refusal to engage only made Phil look more desperate and disrespectful. 8. The 10-4 bluff. Christian Dragomir, 2008 WSOP.
They dealt me aces versus kings again right here. This is so sick.
Dragomir bets 300,000.
This idiot guy over here.
That was uncalled for.
Amateur Christian Dragomir bluffed Helmuth with the lowly 10-4 suited. When he showed the bluff, Helmuth's ego shattered. Phil called him an idiot over and over, leading the floor to issue a penalty.
You don't have a stacks. Whatever.
Someone puts in $400,000 with 10-4 and the crowd celebrates like it's a good play. This is the state of poker. The guy is the worst player in history, and they're cheering. You are an idiot.
4 times.
Did you see what this idiot just did?
5.
Man.
He played with the 10-4.
I had enough of that. This is the 10th time. You are an idiot.
Dragomir's retort, "I'm an idiot with a stack, you don't have one," became an instant classic in poker trash talk, turning the tables on the game's most vocal bully. 9. Luke Schwartz, the loudest man in the room.
Such an angler. It's pathetic, actually. You think I'd do that at like 35 years old, just trying to angle people like that?
Luke Schwartz brought a new level of aggression to the Party Poker Premier League. He didn't just play, he commentated on his own hands while they were happening, telling David Benjamin, "You're so bad, and I'm going to take all your money." His constant stream of insults was designed to tilt his opponents.
What a joke. Joke. You know what? Yeah, I'm so confident in my heads-up game. Yeah. Do me then, whatever, innit?
At least you put your money where your mouth was.
Yeah, whatever. Nice level. Yeah, and what then?
Oh my God.
But it often crossed the line into pure harassment, making him a pariah in the eyes of old-school professionals. 10. On Your Bike, Tony G versus Ralph Perry, 2006.
3 guys on one side of the table and Tony G on the other.
I call. I want to play with him. I got a weak hand, though.
We conclude with the most famous verbal beatdown in history, Tony G versus Ralph Perry. Tony G didn't just win the hand, he attempted to dismantle Perry's soul. As the cards were being dealt, Tony screamed, "Bring more Russians, and you're a terrible player." After winning, he told Perry to get on your bike.
Yeah. What do you think I am? I'm here to give my chips away to you.
Now, in this instance, Tony G's playing brilliantly. And Ralph Perry calls. Tony G got to Ralph Perry.
Wow. You play very well. You play very, very well.
Wow. All right. I cannot see Ralph Perry calling anybody else in this situation.
You're a champion. Send you back to Russia.
A phrase that means get out of here. It was loud, it was mean, and it remains the gold standard for disrespect at the poker table.
He's in shock.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack. If you read my poker strategy, I tell everyone, never overplay King Jack.
While these moments make for great television, they highlight the darker side of professional poker. Disrespect can be a tool for some, but for most, it is a sign of a player losing control. Whether it's karma on the river or a penalty from the floor, the game usually finds a way to settle the score.